Hi, Kayla. Welcome back.
Hi, Allie.
How's your day today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear. So today, I'm curious. Got a question for you. So, what is a change that you would like to see in your life?
I think something that I would really like to change is my eating habits, because lately I've been eating a lot of junk food since being in college, and I feel like I want to eat healthier.
Yeah, it sounds like you've noticed that change since it's been more of a recent change. Sounds like that you've been eating a little bit not quite to the standards that you wanted to be at.
Well, yeah, I feel like I never really ate healthy, but like it's always something I've desired, and being in college, I feel like it's just gotten worse because it's really hard to find the time to eat or just to have the money for like good food too. But I also know it takes time to like prepare foods that are good for you, and I can do that. I just keep making excuses, and I want to like stop doing that so I can eat healthier. Yeah.
Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate right now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do you find yourself feeling stressed or do you just find yourself feeling stressed lately?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like a youth group leader at a church, a small group leader for another church, and I work, and on top of that I go to school. So all of those things, I'm just constantly like have my planner full, and I'm always doing something. And it is kind of stressful. Like I'm doing productive things, but at the same time I'm not really taking care of myself. So, yeah.
And taking care of yourself would be to be able to do what? To make meals, or what is your desired outcome? I guess what would that look like as far as eating healthier goes?
I think I just want to eat healthier at least like 4 times a week. Like start that off as like a slow workup, because I feel like if I start eating healthier at least 4 times a week, that I'd be motivated to eat more healthier throughout every day. And yeah, and that goes along with just like taking the time out of my day, and instead of watching Netflix when I'm stressed, just getting up earlier and preparing a meal for myself instead. So, yeah.
So you want to be able to prioritize time and yourself a little bit more than what you currently are?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think it would, what is a first step kind of in that goal for you? Is that to make yourself meals a couple times a week, or to make at least one meal a day? Is there something that you can identify as a first step that you would like to do in like the next week?
I think 1 meal a day would be actually preferable, because multiple meals, that's kind of takes a while. And maybe if I make that 1 meal in the morning, it have a little extra so I could eat it throughout the day, or like other days, and it actually be a prepared meal instead of just like a granola bar on the run, you know? Yeah.
So it sounds like you might be feeling just kind of rushed right now with your eating habits.
Yeah. I feel like I want to actually take the time to value my health, you know? Yeah.
How do you think that you would feel if this change were to happen? Sounds like you are wanting to value yourself physically and mentally and emotionally better, and that you've been able to establish that eating healthier would lead you to have deeper values there of yourself. So how do you think that would make you feel?
I feel like I'd have more energy, like you said, socially, emotionally, mentally. Like I'd have more energy to focus more on my homework and be active in the things I do, and especially my relationships with people. And I know that comes with like having good nutrients in your body and like being active, but like I tend to find myself on the couch a lot when I need downtime. Yeah.
So your eating habits right now seem to be affecting your social life as well?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm not really like listening to people, because all I'm thinking about is like, oh, all this stuff I need to do, and I feel like I also worry about like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry now, and like that's always on my mind. And I think if I like you know, have a full stomach, full mind, full heart, you know, I'll be like active in my relationships with people.
Sounds like relationships are something that's really important to you.
Yeah, very much.
So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you'd be able to make this change?
I would say a 6, honestly, because I feel like, I don't know, it's very difficult to like actually act it out. Like I could just say it, but like, am I actually gonna do it? So I'm not completely confident, but I know it's something I want to do, so I'd say a 6.
Earlier you said that you've had this desire for a long time. So it sounds like that would be, since it is such a deep held desire, maybe that would motivate you a little bit more to actually want to follow through with it.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think it would take for it to go from a 6 to a 7 or a 7 to an 8?
Ooh, I think if I stop making excuses for myself, because I like keep using the excuse I'm busy and stuff, but really I'm actually lazy, you know, when it comes to my self-care. And I think if I change that mindset that like, oh, it's important to like treat myself first before I like go do other things, that that'd make me want to like eat healthier, you know?
So it sounds like, and from what I'm hearing too, relationships are really important to you, but you're also wanting to value your relationship with yourself more.
Yeah.
Does that sound a little bit right?
Yeah, for sure. Because I've always had to worry about other people growing up, you know, and I just like, it's so rooted in me that like I even like wait to go to the bathroom sometimes, like for hours. Like I could hold my bowel movements in for a long time if I like am talking with someone, because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like not listening, like I want to, you know, but then I'm not really listening because all I'm thinking about is that I need to go to the bathroom. Like the same thing with food and like other things. Like I always like try so hard to like not be a burden on other people, so that kind of like affects me not wanting to take care of myself, even though in turn I learned, especially through the human services program, that the more I take care of myself, the more I can take care of others. So yeah.
Definitely sounds like you're becoming a lot more self-aware of just how you interact with yourself and how you interact with others.
Yeah.
I think that will definitely help feed that motivation to elicit that change that you're looking for, and those desires that you have. Sounds like they're pretty deeply rooted within you, and so that is also something that could definitely help to motivate that change. And then why, so you said it was a 6, and in order to get it to a 7 and an 8, that would just take a little bit more work to stop using those excuses. What do you think it is that setting it at a 6 and is not at a like a 4 or 5?
I think it's because I do have that. I do know that it's healthy for me, and like I'm seeking help. Like, so I do want the help, and I'm not like grudgingly wanting to do it. You know, so yeah.
Great. Well, I am happy to hear that you're able to set these goals for this week of wanting to prepare at least one meal a day, and excited to check in next week and see how that's going.
All right, sounds
Great.
good.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.